Hello everyone. It's relaxing sounds 92 here. Today we're going to continue with some beauty packaging. Product packaging. My nails look really well, let's keep it on cheery. I apologize if you think that they're a bit much. And if you want to see how these came to be, watch my previous video. So I finished three products again since last time. Yeah, so let me just grab the most recent one. It's this. It's a hair treatment, which basically just means that it's like conditioner but heavier. More stuff in it, and it made my hair really shiny, but I've been growing my hair out just to see how long it can get, and it's getting drier and drier the longer it gets, and at the end even this didn't really do enough anymore, and I'm now at that point where I have to choose for nourished but really heavy hair, so then it lies flat on my head, it falls down pretty straight, or hair where I don't really do a lot, and then it looks like hay basically. And one of the reasons I really like this was because of the awesome smell. I can still smell it. It smells delicious. With products like these, the way I used them was I would get a spoon, I would just scoop something out of it, and then I put that spoon in an old lid from another product, and then I would close the lid on this one again and put it back in the closet, and that way it won't get ruined, because if water gets in here, it goes bad really quickly. And I do that for scrubs that are in pots like these too, and old lids are actually from old scrubs that I finished. And I have two of them lying around, so I can do both scrubbing and this one. But I hadn't used this one in months, and I looked inside of it and I thought, oh, there's only basically one time left, which it was like a time and a half, so I actually ended up with lots of stuff in my hair, but it's okay. And I did it last weekend because I thought I could have nice shiny long and loose hair in my videos, but I ended up only making one, and in which I decided to keep my hair up because I was doing sticky stuff. I think I've used 2 or 3 of these. I basically came back to it because of the smell and because it is in discount offers a lot at Kruidvat. This brand often has that 1 + 1 or 2 + 2. 2 + 2 is a bit annoying because then you have to find 4 products that you want. I think I have another thing from Siles over there. I'm not 100% sure it's Siles. And I think I have treated it before in a video like this, because it's an oil, and it's a really strange oil because when I can put it in my hair at the moment, I'm having a bit of a difficulty deciding what I should do because I used a new brush a few videos back, and I brushed my hair with it a couple times, and I asked if you guys would like a whole hairbrush video, and you all said yes. But now it's a few months further, it's starting to get a bit colder now, it's almost officially winter, even though, well, it hasn't been a real winter yet in the Netherlands, and my hair is so dry. When I brush it with that brush, it just becomes static immediately. So I don't know if I can make a good hairbrush video now, even though I want to make one. And the oil doesn't work. I can put in a lot, and I notice that my hair gets heavier. And but I'm trying to get most of the oil off my hands by letting it go through putting it in my hair. I'm already making my hair aesthetic again. I can't understand how with like multiple drops of oil my hair can still become static while also becoming heavy because of the oil. I'm just confused by my hair at the moment. My hair has never been this long before, and it's in conditions that are new to me. So I'm still figuring that out. The side has a nice tick, but then I like this a little less because you can really, it sounds really hollow, and then this also to really carefully tap this. Okay, but I've babbled on long enough. Let's grab a new product. So the next thing I'm getting is this one. It's the Dip and Clean nail polish remover, so it's one with a sponge inside, and it's almost completely dried. And there's lots of glitter stuff in there from times I used this to remove liquid sand polishes. So, and it's starting to become a bit grey, staining your nails when you put one in. So, no, this one's done. And I have used one of these things before in a video because I really like the lid sounds, even though I had to hold my breath because, well, it's nail polish remover, so it stinks. But even now it still smells pretty strongly. Started to the sponge started to fall apart, so I would put my nails in, and sometimes they were a bit sharp, but then I would get it out and there were like small black stuff all over my fingers. finding it hard to decide when to use these polishes because this remover, because if your polish is really dark, it will stain your finger no matter if you use this thing 100 times or 0 times, and you don't want to put glitter in it. And lately I've only been wearing glitter or dark polishes, so even with this purple I'm already doubting whether I can use this to remove it. I remember when I saw the first version of this, I think Sephora was the first. At the time we still had Sephora in the Netherlands. It moved away 2 or 3 years ago, sadly. So now lots of brands are really more difficult to get your hands on in the Netherlands. And it was like 7 or 8 euros, which was a lot. I think is a lot of money for just nail polish remover that you can buy for €1 at the drugstore. But I decided that I was worth it, and I think I used 2. By that time other brands got on. I've had one from Maybelline, I've had Hema, and I think Bourjois. But with Bourjois they put in some oil in it, so it wouldn't be completely bad for your nails, but that was so gross and greasy. So I always washed my hands afterwards and then applied just hand cream. Okay, let's move on to the next item. This is the third item that I finished since the previous video. I think it's still on the top, so I don't think that I finished it before. But okay, this is the Hammam hot scrub. It really does feel, when you smell this, it smells like you get this sensation of a sauna or a hammam. No, mostly hammam. And I really do love the smell. And at first I really loved this scrub, but after a while I didn't so much anymore, because it's a nice rough. It's sea salt, so that's pretty harsh scrub. I like that, but the consistency of the scrub was too dry, so if you put something on your body and you started massaging it, almost half just fell off your leg or your arm or whatever you were doing. So at the end you could feel with your feet that the whole shower was filled with scrub, and at the same time you haven't scrubbed so much because it's all on the bottom of your shower. So I end up kind of disliking it, because I do love the smell. I do have a body lotion of this one, and I don't think that I'm gonna finish that anytime soon, so it will be a while before we see that one in a video. I do have another body butter that just has a few times left, so let's just focus a bit on that one and then I'll be done with that. My boyfriend will be happy because he didn't really like the smell. It's the peach body butter from the body shop that was sort of limited edition, but apparently didn't sell very well because I kept seeing it for years during sales. I've already used that one before in a video. I think in my all lids video, I think I used that one. smells so nice. It says warming ginger and fresh eucalyptus, but I just smell all the freshness. But that's probably also because I don't really know what warming ginger smells like. Sea salt body scrub. This scrub will leave your skin feeling extra soft, refreshed, and with a gratifying warm feeling. Use. Apply the scrub to damp skin and massage your entire body in circular movements. Rinse with lukewarm water. Then there's all these other languages that I'm not going to try to pronounce. En het ends with Dutch. I can do Dutch. Lichaamscrub op basis van zeezout. De huid voelt na het scrubben zeer zacht en verfrist aan. Er ontstaat een heerlijk warm gevoel. Gebruik. Breng de scrub aan op vochtige huid en scrub met ronddraaiende bewegingen het gehele lichaam. Spoel daarna af met lauw warm water. I always have a feeling that my voice sounds really differently when I speak Dutch. And I'm sitting in... I don't actually know what the pose is called in English, but my legs are dying. So let's continue on to another item. This is the second item. It's a pretty popular product, I think. Is it also in English? No, it's just Dutch and French. It's, well, you can see that I finished 400 milliliters. So, and I have another one, and I use this mostly to rinse my eye makeup, and it's okay at doing that. And some people use it for their whole face, and it says that you can use it without rinsing afterwards, but I think it feels sticky on my skin afterwards, and I've read nothing about that from other people. You can feel that there's some residue on your face, and I think it feels annoying, and I want to wash my face afterwards. So you can use this to clean your whole face, and I rarely do that. Sometimes I do it if I've had on makeup on my whole face. I can do that as the first rinse, and after that I'll use milk and tonic. And it's not weird that it feels a bit sticky, because it's, yeah, micellar. I don't know if it's also micellar in English, but so it does work with something oily, and it's not as bad as those two face makeup removers that you have one part oil and another part non-oil. I don't actually know what it does. And then you have to actually shake it very well before you can use it, because I think that pretty much works the same way. Yeah. That says face, eyes, lips. So it's safe enough to use for your eyes, so I guess that's good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this for my face. And I know that this lid sounds really loud, so I'm sorry, but I'm not going to